present our study on SME e-commerce adoption and digital transformation across Malaysia, South Korea, and Japan. The main problem is that digital readiness creates an asymmetric gap between countries. Malaysia faces high adoption costs, South Korea struggle with rapid technology distribution, and Japan battles a stringent legacy system and cultural resistance. To analyze this, we apply two core economics theory, new trade theory, which show how digital platforms like Lazada, Coupang, and Rakuten help SME activities, economies, and scales with lower marginal costs, comparative advantage driven by a nation modern digital endowment. Our conceptual framework maps out how these micro-drivers and structural barriers interact to determine the ultimate outcomes, which is enhanced global competitiveness and cross-border trade participation for SMEs.
This study examined the digital transformation of SMEs in Malaysia, South Korea, and Japan using comparative research approach. The analysis focuses on key areas including e-commerce adoption, digital payment system, online marketing, and cross-border digital trade. These countries were selected because they represent different levels of digital development. Malaysia is experiencing rapid digital growth, South Korea is leader in digital innovation, while Japan faces unique challenges in SME digital adoption despite its advanced technology. The study uses secondary data from government reports, academic journals, and international organizations. The data is analyzed using comparative analysis, trend analysis, and case study approach to identify the opportunities and challenges of SME digital transformation across the three countries.
I will present the comparative analysis of SME digital transformation in Japan and South Korea. Japan has one of the world's most advanced economy, supported by strong internet connectivity and a large e-commerce market. However, many Japanese SMEs still face challenges in adopting digital technology. Key barriers include dependency on legacy systems, cultural resistance to change, shortage of IT talent, and continuing reliance on cash transactions. Although the Japan government has introduced digital subsidy and modernization initiative, awareness among SME remains relatively low. On the other hand, South Korea has achieved stronger SME digital integration with a 97% internet penetration rate, advanced 5G infrastructure, and major platforms such as Coupang and Naver Shopping. SME are actively involved in digital trade. The government also provides substantial support through the R&D funding, digital skill development, and cross-border e-commerce program. In conclusion, South Korea demonstrates a more effective digital transformation ecosystem for SME compared to Japan.
Malaysia is one of Southeast Asia's leading digital economies, with SME making up more than 97% of all businesses. E-commerce adoption is growing rapidly, supported by a 97.4% internet penetration rate and platforms such as Shopee, Lazada, TikTok Shop, and Zalora. The government supports SME digital transformation through initiatives like My Digital, SME Digitalization Grant, Jendela, DFTZ, and NESR. However, SMEs still face challenges including digital skills gaps, infrastructure disparities, financial constraints, and cybersecurity risks. Although Malaysia has strong digital readiness, the adoption of advanced technologies such as AI, cloud computing, and automation remains moderate compared to Japan and South Korea. Comparison shows that all three countries recognize SME digital transformation such as important economic priority. South Korea demonstrates the highest level of e-commerce adoption and digital readiness due to its advanced infrastructure, strong digital platforms, and comprehensive government support. Japan has strong technological capabilities, but SME digital adoption remains slower because of organizational and cultural barriers. Meanwhile, Malaysia has experienced rapid growth in digital platforms usage through initiatives such as My Digital and DFTZ. Although challenges related to digital skills, funding, and infrastructure still exist, overall, South Korea is the leading performer, followed by Japan and Malaysia, highlighting that successful digital transformation depends not only on technology but also on digital skills, innovation, and effective policy support.
Based on our findings, several strategic recommendations can be proposed for Malaysia, Korea, and Japan. For Malaysia, the government should provide more green incentive and loan programs to have SME adopt digital technology. More training programs should also be introduced to improve digital skills among SME owners and employees. For Korea, the focus should be continued innovation support and strengthened collaboration between government agencies, businesses, and research institutions to maintain global competitiveness. For Japan, greater support should be given to traditional SME through technical assistance and financial incentives to encourage digital adoption. Finally, for Malaysia, South Korea and Japan should strengthen regional cooperation through joint training programs, sharing best practices, and expanding business networks. These all initiatives can accelerate digital transformation, enhance cross-border trade participation, and improve SME competitive in the global economy.
For the recommendation, there are 5 important points. First, the government should give more digital grant and financial support to help SME use digital technology. Second, more digital training programs should be provided to improve workers' skill. Third, SME should use advanced technologies such as cloud computing and artificial intelligence. For Malaysia, Japan, and South Korea should work together and share knowledge and good practice. Finally, digital instruction and internet connectivity should continue to improve. In conclusion, all three countries know that digital transformation is important for SME, but their progress is different. South Korea has the strongest digital system. Japan still faces some challenges. And Malaysia has improved but still needs better skill, financing and infrastructure. Overall, SME success depend on technology, good policies, skilled people, innovation and cooperation.
I just had to let you know you're